All right. Well, this one to me, it's an oldie but a goodie. But well, it's not that old. But photographer deletes couple's wedding pictures after being denied food. Now, the story is, and this is out of the photographer's mouth. She says, I was told I cannot stop to eat because I need to be a photographer. In fact, they didn't save me a spot at any of the tables, she said. The groom also told the photographer that she could not leave to get food. After reaching her tipping point, the woman deleted all of the wedding photos that she took that day. Now, she also says she's not really a photographer. Her thing is just to take pictures of dogs and, post them on her Instagram. And she was doing this couple a solid. So I have to assume that she knows who they are on a personal level. Now, apparently she said that she'd been working for 6 hours straight, like I mentioned, as a favor for a flat rate of $250. That's bro.
How much was your photographer?
Our photographer in the DR, we paid American, cost $600.
And that was somebody in the Dominican Republic already.
Yeah, and guess
Okay.
what?
So
But
that's
hold
like a
up,
lower fee.
the photographer literally worked for 30 minutes.
That was for 30 minutes.
Yeah, because she took pictures of us walking down. She took pictures of us kissing, and then some. Okay, I'm stretching. We'll call it an hour. Walking down the aisle, pictures of us at the altar, family pictures. That's it. $600 American.
Yo, if you got any friends that need pictures of the wedding taken for an hour, just holla at me, please.
So
I
what
got a camera.
I guess what I'm trying to say here, just to kind of bring it back to this particular story, look, you can't delete photos from somebody's wedding. I don't give
What?
a shit. Hold on for a second. I don't give a shit how they treat you. I don't give a shit what they did. You can't do that because these are moments that you actually can never, ever, ever get back. Yes, of course, we're in the age of camera phones. I'm sure there's a million other photos, right? But this is a air quote professional photographer that you hired for a reason. So you cannot do that. At the same time, I'm feeding my photographer. Take breaks. You know what I mean? Do you? But obviously on the key moments, because this is a friend, on the key moments, just be ready to take some pictures.
Right.
Walking down the aisle, at the altar, things like that. In between that, go take your breaks, eat some food, go nuts. So I think there's wrong on both sides, but I think the larger part of the wrong is on the photographer's side, man. You get fucked up for something like that, bro. You really can. What do you think?
Well, let's stick to those key moments that you were talking about then, all right? Is a key moment when everybody else is eating? Is that a time when photographers are taking
No,
pictures?
no, of course not.
Okay. When like it's usually when everybody's walking into the reception area, right?
That's not a
That
key.
they'll be taking pictures. Is that when you're taking pictures too, or
No, no.
no? That's not neither that either. Okay. How about when like everybody's like getting into their cars and like the parking lot or
None of
anything
that
like
stuff
that?
matters to me.
Oh, okay. I'm just no, because I've never been married, so I gotta check to see if there's any downtime.
Yeah,
Because
yeah, no.
I
That
gotta
to
check
me,
to see if there's any downtime, for the photographer. Because apparently, what I'm hearing based on this wedding is that there was no time. There was no downtime. There had to be pictures for every single moment. And I'm assuming if one of the key moments is not when everybody else is eating, then I should be able to be eating as well. Listen, I'm gonna put it to you like this. This is somebody's friend. It has to be a hookup. Has to be somebody's friend. And I don't normally do this. This is not what I do. I take pictures or I do grooming or whatever I do it for dogs. So I'm doing you a favor, first off bat. Then second of all, I'm doing it for a cheaper rate than you're gonna pay any other photographer. Do I have wedding skills? No, but I have photographer skills because I be taking pictures, right? So you're getting a cheaper rate than anybody else is getting, right? And you have me there for the entire time, 6 hours straight. All I'm asking you for is a break. Let me get it. Let me get a little drink, a drinky poo, and then can I get a plate while I'm watching everybody else eat? Can I get a little bit of plate? I can still get everything I need to get done. All the pictures that you wanted to be taken have been taken so far. Obviously, they're on my camera. I got them right here. But when I'm supposed to be your friend and I'm doing this as a favor to you and I'm going through all of this and all I'm asking you for is a plate of food, fuck your precious memories. Fuck your wedding and fuck everything that's going on right here. I no longer care because you are showing your true feelings towards me and how you deal. You're showing that this is now business. Okay, so cool. It's business. I no longer want part of this contract. I'm out. And I'm dipping. I'm deleting the pictures. I don't care how you feel. I no longer care.
Well, the only reason why, again, I say deleting the pictures is a no-go is because, to your point, you said you've never been married before. I don't know if you've ever been to a wedding or been a part of a wedding party, but you know it's a very, very stressful time, and emotions are high. You're
Right.
happy, you're stressed, you're worried, they're all over the place. So this obviously was a friend, and if this is a friend, then your friend just knows how important this day is to you. So if the person is acting erratic, insane, whatever it is, you got to expect this. If you've ever heard the term bridezilla, groomzilla, all that shit is real. So if you know this, you give that person a bly, you bitch them out completely because they're your friend and you can do that. But you don't delete the pictures, because if you do, and by the way, let me say that a different way. You don't delete the pictures if you want to be able to maintain a friendship with this person. Now, if
Thank you
you're
very
willing
much.
to end your friendship over the fact that you were parched and famished and you couldn't get a plate because you were taking pictures, okay, well, I guess that friendship really wasn't worth much. But remember, that's what you're willing to give away your friendship for, over a beverage and some food. The On the opposite side, the bride and the groom, they're willing to end their friendship over memories lost on their wedding day, hopefully just one. So I would say if anybody has the right to end a friendship over something more tangible, it would be the bride and the groom. You were just hungry and thirsty. That's all
You
I'm
got
saying.
to know your peoples, though. You got to come on. You got to know your peoples. You have friends that if you hire them for certain jobs, you know their temperament. You got to. You know how they are. You know how they stay. And it's not like I'm totally defending the photographer here, because at the end of the day, deleting the photos was petty. It is. Let's just call it what it is. Very petty. But if you know that your friend is there and they have a certain kind of temperament, like if I'm acting towards them this way, they might be liable to do something crazy, then you got to factor that in too. I understand that it's your wedding. I get it. I understand that you got a lot of stress on you. I 100%. But it's a two-way street. You can't treat me like shit just because. You know
Guess
what I'm
what?
saying?
Guess what? Guess what? Once you get to that married stage, watch how your wife, I'm sure your wife's going to be the most calm, most centered person in the world. And I'm sure she's not going to be treating people like shit, even on a very stressed out day like her wedding. But I will tell you this, the most centered and calm person on their wedding, if something starts to go left, you just watch the layers start to peel from that person. She may not flip out right away, but you will see something in that person that you have never seen before. Because
Oh yeah.
that day, my friend,
Mm-hmm.
because every woman, every man only wants that day to happen once. So that day, there's no such thing as perfect. There isn't. But that day needs to be as close to perfect as possible. That's why people are so meticulous in the details. The people
Right.
they hire and so on and so forth. I'm just saying. I mean, I'm looking at it from both angles. Excuse me, I get it, but I think those pictures being deleted are just way too much. I still have my CD of my wedding photos. I have them saved in like 3, 4 different places.
Aw, this guy.
It's not about the but it's just to show you people
How
take the
important
shit
it is. No, I
serious.
get it. That's why I said, oh, that's important.
Okay, viewing public. What are your
I have
thoughts?
videos on my phone too of important moments. So that's
This
something
is
that we share.
Well, this is what I'm saying, right? So, what are your thoughts on this, viewing public? Apparently, this was a hot topic online. Big surprise. Where do you stand on this? Who was in the wrong? I'm sure you can see the wrong on both sides, but who was really, really in the wrong? Let us know your thoughts. Leave it in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. 2022. We're looking for a summer wedding. Looking to get him settled down.
Oh, you
My
talking
guy.
about me? You talking about
My guy. Let's get her done.
Look how long that took me to
Deuces.
clue into the fact you're even talking about me.
All right. Peace, y'all.
Yo, thanks for watching that video, making it all the way to the end. You made it this far, you have to like, please subscribe and comment on the video as well. Join the conversation.
Absolutely. We finally hit our goal of 500 subscribers.
Yes,
Yes, we are
sir.
trying to get to 1,000, and we can only
Woo!
do that with your help. You can start by watching that next video. You see that tiny little icon? Click on that icon, rinse and repeat. Deuces.
Deuce.